Hey, how's it going, everybody? So I did want to go ahead and start making new videos specifically on the Steam Deck since I do now own one. I've been owning one now for about 2 or 3 weeks, I believe, and it's been a blast being able to play your PC games on the go, right? Whether you're commuting, and by that I don't mean play while you drive. I mean while you're out of your house, away from your PC, or if you're in the living room, right, being able to connect to your television. It's a really great tool and video game console to use. So I wanted to go ahead and focus on the latest Steam Deck updates for today's video. I'll probably be doing the latest two Steam Deck updates, and I'll do my best to clarify what the updates mean in general. However, if you do have any questions at the end of the video, then please feel free to leave a question. And if you have an answer for somebody, then go ahead and comment as well, as we do like a good community. My goal is to just create Steam Deck based videos, which can include a lot of different things, including even maybe games that are on sale that I recommend. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so now as we jump into the updates, we'll be focusing on August 13th as well as August 14th. It is the 15th, so those will consist of our two latest updates. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, if you do have a Steam Family account set up in your Steam Deck, you can now control whether or not your children play certain games. What does that mean? You could already do that before. Well, this time you don't have to go necessarily into your settings. All you have to do is right click the game in the library and it'll let you go ahead and allow or disallow if you want your child to play a certain game, which is great. It's nice and easy. I personally don't use it, but obviously if you have somebody using it, there you go. Now there's also a bug that was fixed where you are trying to play, you're trying to turn on your Steam Deck and it just wouldn't start. From what I saw, the Steam Deck would just either have a black screen and it wouldn't boot up, you wouldn't even see the logo, or you would get as far as seeing the logo, but then that's it, it would just go ahead and shut down. It seems like now with the latest update as of the 13th, that issue has been fixed. Of course, for any of these bugs, if you continue to experience them, you may have not updated, you need to manually update, or you can go ahead and submit a ticket to kind of see what's going on. So now there's also additional support for recording video games. This is a feature that you can turn on. You used to have to turn it on in general for all the games, but it appears that now you can go ahead and select which games start recording, what they record and whatnot based on the game. So if you boot a certain game you want to record and that's your settings, and it'll go ahead and do so. And now you can boot into a different game that you don't want to record and vice versa, right? It won't record instead of having to simply turn it on or turn it off. So there's also another one that I had been seeing a lot, not specifically me, but other people, where the game would just suddenly crash. From what I know, a lot of the issues stemmed from improper optimization of the Steam Deck for the game that you're playing. What that means is that for some of the games, you do have to lower, for example, your resolution or maybe your frame rates to play it consistently, as the Steam Deck is pretty good, pretty powerful, let's say, but maybe not as strong as your PC, right? So you did have to optimize. So this may still occur, but just keep in mind that now it should be occurring a lot less. Okay. So if you were viewing a clip or a game recording too, if you were to skip forward or back, sometimes it would get stuck, right? Kind of like when you're, let's say, watching a YouTube video or watching this video, you may buffer, and then next thing you know, it would freeze. So that's kind of the issue that they fix. So that's really good. And then as far as I'm getting from these two updates, it sounds like basically the controller is a lot, the inputs of the control in the Steam Deck are now more um, responsive, right? So it should almost immediately be able to pick up whatever button you're pressing and then present it in the game. For very specific games, sometimes, you know, one button, one move can get you killed. So hopefully you don't no longer have those issues as well. And then again, if you continue to see any issues, whether it's these updates, the next updates, whatever, you can go ahead and report them in the forums and then let Steam know. This is a community thing, right? So you do want to make sure that everybody benefits from the updates. Let's go ahead and jump on to the latest update. Okay, so now we are jumping to August 14th. That is yesterday. If you're watching this today on August 15th, these are more outright pretty simple. So yeah, basically they fixed an issue where if you were to connect a certain, let's say Steam controller, I think those are no longer being produced. Steam controller, third-party controller, your session would suddenly crash. So let's say you're playing a game mid-game, and you decide to use a controller, right, a Bluetooth controller, your game would just crash. So apparently that has been fixed. Also, a fix has also gone out for um, Bluetooth disconnection, meaning if you're playing handheld mode and let's say you switch onto the TV dock, your Bluetooth will just go ahead and disconnect, right? Just switching there, or even switching from the Steam Deck, let's say the library to the PC format. I'm blanking out on the name. Again, the Bluetooth would disconnect, whether it's controller, headset, whatever. So these seem to have been fixed. So yeah, that should be hopefully good for you, and hopefully you didn't have this issue. Now there's also a display issue that was fixed, where the display itself will remain blank after disconnecting an external display. Now, what does that mean? If your Steam Deck was disconnected at any point, if you were connected, let's say by HDMI to your TV or to something else, the screen no longer remains blank. After disconnecting, it should just go ahead and load whatever screen you were on without any issues. Um, I'm currently connected through the Elgato and the Steam Deck, um, and my screen is blank. I'm guessing that's how it's supposed to be, at least for this connection. But if I were to connect to my monitor or my TV, I don't think I've noticed it gone dark. Or maybe I need to update it. Who knows? If you want to do update it, go ahead and go to settings, system, and then update. Okay, and then finally our last fix here. Um, it's something that I've also read that was happening a lot, was that if you're changing your display, your refresh rate, or your output or whatnot, sometimes it wouldn't immediately apply, and you would continue to experience either crashes or lagging. Well, now that seems to have been fixed as well. So happy for us. Yeah, these are all great quality of life things, issues that have been fixed that were a big issue, and then overall really annoying things, right? But yeah, that's basically the video. I did want to go ahead and show you some of the games that I did buy recently since there was a big sale. I haven't tested them out yet to see if they work well on the Steam Deck OLED, but I do recommend them if you are a fan of the franchises. So let's jump onto that. Okay, so this is what you're seeing now. I have my Steam Deck connected to my PC through the Elgato, so hopefully you can see this well. Anyways, let me see here. It's a little more difficult for me to see, but I did buy a bunch of games. Some of these I've had before. I did buy Fallout 76. I've actually never played it, just because in the beginning I was reading that there was a lot of issues. It was on sale and I figured why not? I saw the new comments and they all stated that it's been generally fixed. So yeah, we're gonna give that a try. I bought the entire Borderlands franchise. I might be missing a few games here and there, but it was on super sale, and you'll see what I mean by them or by that in a little bit. Um, I did also buy something else. So these are all games that I already had. There you go, new to library. I bought Prey. I've never played Prey, but I was told that it was a great game. I got the DLC as well for cheap. So yeah, I think that's the games that I bought. Again, a lot of the new games that I bought are based on the Borderlands franchise. This probably has to do, or the sale has to do with the new movie coming out. I heard that it wasn't too good. I haven't seen it yet, so I'll probably wait till I can stream it for free. But yeah, look, if you go here on your Steam Deck, obviously you'll be able to see what games are good on the Steam Deck or great on the deck. And it tells you right here what you can play. So already I have a bunch of games that I can play that are pretty good. One of the games that I am playing right now and streaming is actually Resident Evil 4. Um, it's one of my favorite games, and I figure why not? Let's go ahead and beat that game. But there's a lot of games I still have to play, stream, whenever I get the chance. Let's go ahead and jump onto the Steam store so you can see what I mean by the sale, as they are still going on right now. Okay, so we jump into our Steam store. First thing you notice is bam, Borderlands franchise sale. Now, what does that mean? I don't know. It just means that they're selling everything Borderlands, and if you're a fan, you should definitely jump on this and buy them quickly for sure. Um, I don't think I've ever seen a sale like this big, anyways. So they have everything that's Borderlands on sale, whether it's a few packages here and there, such as Borderlands and the Tiny Tina little franchise that they have. As you can see, a lot of it is discounted by a lot. I'm a big fan of Borderlands. I love their games. They're really good for co-op, split screen, whatever. So definitely, if you're looking for a game to play with your family or friends, or just to enjoy by yourself, this is what's called the looter shooter, and it has a lot of stuff to do. Bossing is pretty great as well. Yeah, definitely try them out. Look at some videos if you haven't seen what they are. Look at the trailers. A lot of the games, again, including the DLCs, are super cheap. $24, $15 for I think like 3 games. I think also with DLC, super cheap. That's like maybe fast food for 2 people, right? Like just cut down on one day of eating fast food. $5 for a great game, $6. This is insane, right? So I personally bought this Pandora's box. Let's go ahead and look into it. So yeah, I don't know if you initially saw, but it's like $400, $500 for everything that's included. You get Borderlands Game of the Year edition with DLC, and you can see all the DLC here. You get Borderlands 2. You also get Borderlands the pre-sequel, which is I think before the first game. You get Borderlands 3, you get the season passes. I've played most of these. I don't think I've played all the DLCs, but I am definitely gonna try to play these games. Again, I have many games that I haven't played. I'm a big fan of buying stuff and not being able to play them, unfortunately. Busy life, right? Adulthood and all that. New Tales from the Borderlands. I never played those, so those would be fun to play with. Yeah, if we go down here, or it's not gonna show because I have it. Let's go back. $664 for everything we just read, and right now it's $37. Definitely buy it. Honestly, sacrifice a few Starbucks runs or whatever to get this. It's just a lot of stuff, a lot of bang for your buck for sure. And then if you do want to play the third game, you can get this one here. I think this is the one I also got. It has Borderlands 3. It might not be this one actually. The one I got has Borderlands 3 with DLC and Tina's Wonderland. Um, I think this game's again look $60, but I think it's on sale for way less. You can buy that cheaper for sure. Um, yeah, I'm not sure which bundle I bought, but it has this right here, Chaotic Great Edition. It might be this. No, it's this and Borderlands 3. Anyways, yeah, it has this, the new game, or the most recent Borderlands game that has come out, as far as I know. You're getting it at a big sale, and Borderlands 3 with DLC. That's what I got. That's what I recommend. Let's go ahead and see Prey, see if they still have it on sale as well. Yeah, Prey, the regular game, it's $6. The DLC, which I heard everybody was recommending, $8. Go ahead and get it. Why not? And then Fallout, the Bethesda, sorry, is having a huge sale, so it's not just Borderlands. So anything Bethesda, Doom and whatnot, those are all on sale. I got Fallout 76 with the DLC that just came out, the Skyline Valley. I got all that, I think, for $22. I mean, I feel that it's worth it. Even if it's a bad game, it's $20. Of course, $20 is $20. But, you know, sometimes it's okay to make sacrifices elsewhere so that you can potentially have hours and hours of playtime, right? But yeah, I really thought this video was going to be a lot shorter. I don't know if in the beginning I say, hey, I'm coming out with a new video, new short video, but this is not short. This is kind of the format that I want to follow for future updates for videos. I may not have them combined like I did in this video with the new Deck updates and then, you know, recommendation of games. They might mix and match with other things, but hopefully you did enjoy this video. Hopefully you get a chance to check out my other content. If you're new to the channel, you know that I make a lot of helpful videos to help you fix certain issues. And I, of course, have experienced this myself, right? Meaning that if I have an issue, I'll find a solution and then bring it forward so that hopefully it can help you. If you want me to make a specific video on something, feel free to let me know and then I'll go ahead and do my best. I also have other videos that I plan to make. This channel mostly focuses on helping other people and also just making videos that I want to make, right? If I find something interesting, I might make a video on it. That's why you may see that all the videos are scattered. But yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.